Guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome to my fall October reset video. We are gonna go through and do my monthly reset together. Normally I try and do this at the very beginning of the month or going into the month. It just depends on what is happening and how crazy busy we are, but I wanna get this taken care of. It is the end of September right now, so we're gonna go into October feeling prepared. I have the cutest Halloween Stanley right now. I figured 'tis the season, but we need to vacuum. We're gonna wipe down counters. We're gonna take care of all of the miscellaneous stuff that's laying around on the floor, i.e. all 5,000 cat toys that are scattered around the house. And then I wanna take some stuff downstairs. We need to start some laundry and then we will go from there. I also want to go through my content calendar, go through my planner, go through my work schedule, do all of the things, make sure I am organized going into the month, make sure I have all of my outfits prepped and ready for whatever events are happening. I'm getting married in October, so that is going to be a big ol' thing in and of itself. I have so many outfits that I need to make sure I have everything for. I also have a Warbirds pinup calendar signing event down in Westland that I need to find a pinup outfit for. I have a million things to try on, a million returns to do. The list is never ending because we are gonna be busy. And then two, we have to worry about Halloween. I've got a lot of my Halloween stuff kind of prepped. I do wanna decorate before we leave just to make sure that it is a full October of Halloween decor. And yeah, we're just gonna get started. I've got literally so much stuff to do in this reset, so I hope you like it. This is my first of the series. Normally I'll do like a clean and declutter, but this is gonna be like a true monthly reset. We also need to get groceries. We're gonna go grocery shopping together and yeah. Yesterday was my everything shower. I went through and I did my hair this morning. I'm trying to let the curls fall. I have a lot of filming to do. I have a lot of editing to do. I have a lot of things going on. I'm trying to get content up quicker now that I have a job. Oh, I bet my Amazon man is here. But now that I have a job where it's not as stressful and chaotic, I have a lot of time when I come home to edit, upload, get things actually rolling in a quicker capacity. So I have things to post. This is the current state of the house. We've got literally stuff everywhere, stuff all over the island. I've got returns to do. We have trash that needs to go out, some dishes that need to be done, more dishes that need to be done, more stuff over there. It's just literally stuff everywhere. And then just kind of want to clean up. Like you can see coffee table's dirty. You can see like little tutor prints from the cats walking around on it. And then two, this chair gets really bad. This is a Marvin chair. So I clean this every few days and he literally sheds so much that it gets so bad really quick. Oh, there's the baby. But yeah, I just gotta wipe things down. This I want to relocate downstairs because I don't have room for it right this second. Stuff just needs to be picked up. So let's get to cleaning. First and foremost, we're gonna clear off the island, take out the trash, and get this area looking good again because I want to bring in my Halloween decor and fill the island with it, but I can't do that if there's a bunch of crap on the island. This is my favorite tool. If you do not have one of these and you have pets that shed, you definitely need one because it is a godsend. Right next to this chair, we do have our pet air purifier, and that really helps a lot with the cat hair that you see flying around. I do have it on high, and then I will run it periodically 1 or 2 times a day just to kind of suck up anything extra that's floating around in the air. We have been working on a project in our laundry room, and I have 3 tile samples that I need to go through and figure out which one I like the best. So there are 3 different price points, and basically what we're doing downstairs, I have my washer and my dryer. There is a crock on either side where water drains and whatnot. I don't want the cats to have any type of access to it, so we are building a wall literally in front of it, so then there is no access back there whatsoever. So on said wall is going to be the tile, but then it's also going to have my washer and dryer. There's going to be a sink, a door, so that we can get back there for maintenance purposes, and then we'll also have some type of like storage element. Not really 100% sure, but I do know I want to do some type of decorative tile. So there are 3 separate price points that I've been kind of playing around with in terms of tiles. So they're all peel and stick. I wanted something that wasn't like a mortar and grout type of situation because that just sounds like way too much work for what I'm going for. So this is the first tile option. You can either put it this way, like the options are endless. Like I said, they're all peel and stick. So this is the cheapest option of the 3. I really do like the solid black, and I do like the pattern of it. I don't think it's crazy busy for what I'm going for. Option number 2 is a little bit more expensive, but it's not crazy of a price difference. This one is also peel and stick. I do think that it would be a little bit harder to cut like these bits and pieces here, but it is pretty flimsy in terms of, you know, mobility or whatnot. However, I don't know if I'm crazy about the little rhinestones in there. I don't want the wall to look too busy. I like this as an accent tile, but I don't know if I would want the wall as a whole to have so much of it on there. Number 3, this one is the most expensive out of the 3. This one is like $65 for every 10 tiles, but this is like a metallic, this is like a heavy duty peel and stick tile, and then it is pretty mobile. These I just think would be a little bit more difficult to cut. I don't think you could cut them with a razor. You need like an actual blade to cut through them, but I do like this one. So I'm kind of torn between this one and this one. I am trying to be conscious of price, but at the same time, like, I'm gonna pick the one that looks the best, obviously. I just don't know if I'm crazy about this. And in comparison, like, you can definitely see quality wise these are a little bit different, but does it really matter? I don't know. So that's what we're working on today, is picking a tile so then I can return the other 2 sample boxes and buy the tiles that I need. So comment below which one you like best, 1, 2, or 3. And yeah, hopefully one day we'll be done with this project. It is a work in progress, just like everything else in this house is. I wanted to show you guys the current state of my laundry room. So it's not the worst thing ever, but definitely a little bit more messy than normal. But we had to redo quite a lot of plumbing over there. And then you can see we are working on the framing for the actual wall. So the door is going to go right here. There's gonna be a door there. And then the washer and dryer is where it's going to be. The wall is gonna be behind it to block all of that stuff. And then you can see in the corner over here on this side, we have one crock, the humidifier and whatnot. And then when we did the basement, we all put our handprints in there. So those are nicely tucked behind as well, right next to the crock. The crock cover is new. We just couldn't wait any longer to get one. So this is a temporary thing in addition to the wall to prevent any access from back here. But there's one crock. And then if I turn around, yeah, I know, crazy stuff. You go in this room, which is my under the stairs, and then there is another crock. So there's crock and cat, and then all of this is new. So this is the new crock that we had to put in because the basement kept flooding. And then we did clean the under the stairs, which is a wild, crazy thing. I've never actually seen the under the stairs until we cleaned it out. It's been like that literally since I was a little kid. So that is work in progress, but you can see where the door is going to be. So then you do have access to the end of the stairs, and then there will be wall right here, and then pretty tiles. So then it doesn't look ugly. And if I turn around this way, we've got cabinets. So these were the original cabinets, were upstairs. So we're gonna paint them, replace the hardware. They need to be cleaned. They've never been cleaned before. We had a new countertop put in. And then all of this crap is literally just piled up over there. There's bedding and random stuff. This is my pantry. This is my mom's closet. And then we have all of this nonsense right here. Eventually, we're gonna put in an on-demand water heater when this one goes. This one's like 25 plus years old, but not much we can do about this. I've been trying to convince my parents to literally like put a wall on a wall. I don't think it's really gonna happen though. But yeah, so then if you walk in here, my pantry backstock, this is also kind of messy right now just because everything has been thrown in there. And then we put this door in. So this door is new. We reframed it, but I actually found this. My neighbor was getting rid of it and I brought it over here. Fancy crystal knob. Wow. And then the current state of our basement is just chaotic, but that is what our laundry room project is looking like. Here is everything I bought between the dollar store, Walmart, and Marshall's. So I did get a couple packs of nails, some nail polish. This is for Brianna for her baby shower. I thought it was really cute and on theme. Some cat litter, a lot of cleaning supplies. The pink stuff, I was really impressed with the pricing. I priced it out, and if I bought every single thing in the jumbo pack individually, it would have been like 3 times the price. Got some more bread, random stuff. A lot of like Halloween. I did fall victim to the Halloween section. Some cleaning supplies. I bought these at Marshall's. I thought they were really cute. And then I did get some frames for a project I'm working on downstairs. Some muffin mix. We got some more condiments, cleaning supplies, some Doritos. So yeah, nothing too crazy from Walmart and Marshall's and the dollar store. But here is my haul for the first grocery trip, which technically really wasn't a whole lot of groceries, but I digress. Oh, I want the cocoa. Oh. That is so strange. I did go real grocery shopping at Aldi, and then I did have to stop at the pet store because we were out of cat food, but I did a generic buy for the month for the most part. We were out of quite a lot of things, and then same thing with our backstock items. I did just go through and purchase some extra stuff to keep downstairs for when we are running low, like toilet paper, extra tortilla chips, extra tortilla shells. We go through a lot of that kind of stuff. Obviously the dark chocolate covered almonds were an essential, but for the most part, this is kind of what our grocery order looks like for the month. And then I will try and do one big buy at the beginning and then small buys throughout the month. So this prep with me and reset for October has obviously been filmed over quite a few days. I try and do this over a few days so that it's not as overwhelming, especially with the cleaning element, the laundry, the groceries. It's just a lot to do in one day. So right now we're gonna look at my content calendar for the month. I do all of my content planning on Google Calendar because I can pull it up anywhere, and I have multiple calendars within one calendar. I'm not going to show you exactly what it looks like just for privacy reasons because I have my work schedule, Shane's work schedule. We have a rental property on there that has people checking in and out all the time. We also have my posting schedule, YouTube, Instagram, events coming up. I don't know if I'm missing anything, Lions games. So those are all calendars within calendars, and then people's birthdays and stuff are on there. So it's really nice on Google Calendar that I can unclick things when I don't need to see them, but when I want to see what my entire month looks like with literally everything going on, I can just filter them in as needed. But I have this is my income and expense tracker, and on this I'll show you a blank page. So this is what it looks like. It has like weekly totals, and instead of doing it the way that this is meant to be done, right? My total, Shane's total, and then our grand total over here. And then I will, on the bottom here, literally write every single expense we have for that pay period. And then I will highlight as I go. So then I know what money's been moved where, what has been paid, what hasn't been paid. We have multiple bank accounts where things are going and moving and all that. So this is the best way I found to kind of keep track of that. I have everything separated based on what it is. So I love this. This I actually found on the TikTok shop, but I really like doing this like subdividing type system compared to like a normal budget planner on Excel. I don't love Excel. So I've just done this for years, and honestly, it's been working great. And then at the front, I keep 4 little sticky notes where I have like our credit card balances, our grand total coming in from said rental property, what our taxes were for the year. So if we got tax income or if we owed, I have that just as a quick reference. I don't really ever look at it, but then that way I just kind of know what is going where and then what money still needs to be moved. So we use credit cards like crazy, specifically for the rewards points, and then that way I get money back for using them, and then you're not also opening yourself up to fraud. I've worked in banking and financial services for a very long time, at least like, I don't know, probably 8 years now at the minimum. So I kind of know the ins and outs on how you should be using your bank accounts, your credit cards, all of that. So this has really helped me. But we're gonna go through, we're gonna look at bills. I'm gonna move some money around as well. And then I have a notebook. I literally carry this around with me everywhere. And I am kind of crazy with my to-do list. So this, for example, is what my to-do list normally looks like. I will make a weekly to-do list and a daily to-do list, and then my top 3 that I need to get done for the day. As I do them, I cross them off very aggressively because I want to reiterate to myself and to my brain that I'm like getting things done. So for the most part, we have hardly anything left on today's to-do list and for this video specifically. However, we are getting married this month, like I had mentioned, so I can cross off like get my nails done. I got those done last night. Cross that off the list. I need to do laundry before we leave. I need to pack everything before we leave. I need to print out our itinerary and to-do list for all of the things that we're doing and all of that fun stuff. And then this is what my planner looks like. So when I go through, I'll just give you an idea. I have a lot of random stuff, literally so much random stuff written in here. Most of the time, my calendar looks pretty crazy. I'll give you an idea. This is an old month. It's mostly more chaotic than this, but it is full now that we have all of those things happening. So I'm just gonna go through October, double check that I am not missing anything, cross things off as things are happening, and then we will go from there. But that is what I'm gonna do right now. And I have a lot to get done, so we're gonna do it together.